And for more on this, we are joined by Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland, Sheriff of Terrell County, Texas. I appreciate you being here tonight. Thanks for making the time.
Howdy, Natasha. Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about the charter flight in just a moment, but why are we seeing this surge of Chinese nationals crossing the border? What has changed?
And you're right with those stats. You look at 2018 to 2022, there was just over 6,500 Chinese nationals that crossed the southwest border. And then the last 2 years, we're upwards of about 60,000. We've already surpassed last year's fiscal number of Chinese nationals that entered. And even more of a stat is that they're catching more Chinese than they are Mexican nationals in San Diego. So, it's because they know our border's open and now's the time to come. They've got to get here now if they're going to get here at all.
You think they're receiving the message that now is the time to come?
Certainly. I mean, if you look at any news, of course, here in the United States, throughout the world, all countries throughout the world are utilizing and exploiting the Mexican border to make entry into the United States. So they're certainly aware of it. And, we're going to continue to see this until we get a new president in the White House.
Is there any indication, have there been any new numbers showing that Biden's executive order has worked in tamping down some of this surge of specifically Chinese nationals crossing the border?
And the left's going to tell you that the numbers are one way. The right's going to tell you that they're another way. But I'm going to tell you, again, I was a 26-year Border Patrol veteran. We're still seeing apprehensions at numbers we've never seen before. And this year, we're at I think, about 1.4 million, just under that, for illegal alien apprehensions. I'm not sure if that even includes the CBP-1 app, illegal aliens that they've allowed to come in utilizing that app. But we're still on track to have another year, probably close to 2 million. That is 2 million too many.
Okay. What is the specific concern in your mind with border crossers who are from China?
I don't foresee them, really having some sort of terrorist attack like we had on 9/11. Certainly, there are some other countries that are exploiting the border and may do that. But I see more so the Chinese, and I've had some discussions with some people that, they're looking more at cybersecurity. Our financial systems are all, electronically controlled. Some of our infrastructure, if not most of our infrastructure, is electronically controlled. So, I'm more concerned about cybersecurity warfare here in the United States that they'll conduct.
Understood. Are you concerned about the increasingly close relationship between the Sinaloa cartel and China?
Most certainly, and I'm glad you asked that because, again, the Sinaloa cartel is the one that continues to smuggle the most amount of fentanyl, and the fentanyl's coming in through California and Arizona and then making its way across the entire United States. If that relationship continues to increase, I predict we'll start seeing even more fentanyl coming across our borders. And look, we've had a lot of illegal aliens that have killed American citizens here in the past several months, but fentanyl continues to kill hundreds of thousands of Americans a year. And I'll tell you, those people that are being poisoned from fentanyl, they look like me or you. They look just like my kids. This is something we need to get a hold on, and we need to do it soon.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, and removing the stigma is so important. It's in every single U.S. community. There is no community that is immune to this. Let's talk about this charter flight. It is the first large charter flight in 5 years like this. Do we need to see this more frequently? And is this deportation of 116 Chinese nationals significant? How does it compare with the number of apprehensions that you're seeing?
And you said it right there. Look, the amount of apprehensions versus a flight of 100 plus. This administration, they've lied to us about the border. If they're willing to lie to us about that, then what else are they willing to lie to us about? Many other things have gone on, the secret flights into the U.S. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but, they haven't been truthful to us yet. So I'm not real confident in those flights increasing.
Yeah. Apolitically, what do you want Americans to understand what you and your colleagues are seeing on the ground every day in Texas right now?
Well, Natasha, again, I spent 26 years in the United States Border Patrol. I've lived my entire life on the U.S.-Mexico border, other than my time in the United States Air Force and my time at Washington, D.C. Border Patrol headquarters. I'm a sheriff on a border, and it doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat or what. My best interests are after my constituents. I don't care what you call yourself, who you are. I don't have an agenda. Look, I don't give you speaking points from the Department of Homeland Security or from Governor Abbott in Texas. My speaking points are from my own experience. And what we've seen the last 3.5 years is something we've never seen before along our southwest border with Mexico.
Okay, I understand. Terrell County, Texas Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland, thank you for your expertise. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me, Natasha. God bless you.